I'm Jay Harper, and I am representing Wood Street Homeless Encampment, and also I'm representing all the folks that are out here right now that don't agree with the displacements of unhoused residents in the Bay Area.
Are you able to use that phone number?
No. Yes, but before we arrive at that particular place, I wanted to say to the participants there, I wanted to understand your connection to this call, because this is just an internal coordination meeting, but it's not necessarily focused on an action date specific. How can we help you?
We want you to allow us to remain in place on Caltrans land. We want to establish a community oversight committee that includes at least half of the committee members representing unhoused communities.
That's
we
right.
want you to fund support with basic on-the-ground services. We perpetually need porta potty services, weekly trash pickup, hand washing stations, child facilities, laundry facilities, and etc. Specifically, for those of us living on Caltrans land, we request that the $53 million allocated in the May revision of the governor's budget for encampment resolution be directed to providing humane services and solutions. Not just a euphemism for clearing away the garbage in broad, inhumane sweeps. Provide support to end illegal dumping on Caltrans land. Fund wraparound services like ID, birth certificates, CalFresh, rehabilitation services for survivors of assault, fund mental health support services, addiction support, veteran services, and targeted programming for marginalized communities, LGBTQ, BIPOC, and unhoused youth and people living with disabilities.
Right where our people are right now, on Wood Street, there used to be 500 residents there, in houses.
Come on.
But you built a freeway, and now we have over 250 unhoused residents.
Come on. Tell them.
Since 1990, the United States government has eliminated half of all public housing in the country. That puts over 500,000 people with nowhere to go.
It's not just unfortunate, it's irreprehensible that as a 10-year-old girl, that Sequoia Nixon had to live on these streets. She is just one of countless youth. What are we doing? We see folks out here, our relatives who are struggling. And what does Caltrans do? Tries to take them away like garbage. Shame on you, Caltrans.
Where the fuck are we gonna go? We're neighbors and we ain't going nowhere. We've been here, most of us, our whole lives. You know, I was born at Kaiser.
We have to fight for each other, or else there's going to be no one left to fight for us. We can't just share slogans. We can't just put our names on the same flyer. We can't just show up at the same date and time once or twice, a few times a year. We have to build long-standing relationships. And actually, go for build resistance all this bullshit. Otherwise, we're fucked.
We who believe in freedom cannot rest. We who believe in freedom cannot rest until it comes. The older I get, the better I know that the secret of my heart.
We're learning to speak for ourselves, to organize ourselves, to have our own voice, to say nothing about us without us. We're going to prove to them that those who have pushed down the furthest are going to spring back with the most strength, that we are unified in our commitment to stop the absolutely unacceptable situation where you got luxury apartments and you got human beings living in a cardboard box. A total waste of resources in a country that can put people on the moon and talking about people in Mars, and they can't put a meal in front of a person who has worked their whole life and raised families and sacrificed.
Fighting for the encampments across this land and dig a deep strength there. We who believe